Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Soulfax here, and you're watching me attempt to cast Starcraft 2. And we have the second game of that series that I uploaded. The first game of that series that I uploaded a few days ago. A 3-game series on the Dreamhack tournament, the Dreamhack Winter in Stockholm. And this map is what's its name? Oh, I always forget it. It's not in Entombed Valley, it's not in Tiga Shipyard. It's fuck. What's the name of this map? Shit. I can't remember. Well, doesn't matter. Now let's start introducing our players. Playing in the left-hand side corner, down corner, representing the Ray Stern. Playing in the blue color, it is Quantic THEStC, or his real name is Quantic THEStC. And playing in the right-hand side corner, playing in the red war paint, let's call it war paint, representing the Ray Zerg, it is the Stephano. Yes, the Stephano, playing for Team Evil Geniuses, and they're playing on a map. I will remember the name of this map, I swear I will remember the name of this map. And what is this? We have a very early scout going down here. What is he doing? Is he gonna, oh, he's not gonna, yes, he's gonna go for proxy barracks so early in the game. That is so great. I haven't seen a proxy barracks play for so long, and I don't think that this overlord will be able to scout it. Let's see, let's hold V to see if he will be able to scout it. I don't think he will be able to scout it. Look at this. It's so close. It's so close. If he just 5 meters to the right side, he might be able to scout it. But look, he's building two barracks here. My god, this is so close. Look at this. This is so goddamn close. He will just a little bit closer. He might be able to see it. But in the meantime, Stephano is taking his hatcheries here, and his spawning pool is not in sight here. Oh my god, this is gonna be a great play for Quantic THEStC. Oh, stop calling it Quantic THEStC. The STC, if he manages to pull it out. And finally, now the spawning pool is going down here. Yes, the spawning pool is going down. So we'll see what happens. But this hatchery is not finished there. There's not even a queen on the field right now. And there's the first marine being built for our Terran player here. Wow, this is gonna be really great here. But now Stephano, this Overlord might scout that there is no barracks here to scout to protect this from his opponent, to block off this ramp. What was I just saying? And now the STC moves up. I think he should wait just a few more seconds, because Stephano does not suspect this. He has absolutely no vision of his opponents now, and he hasn't started building any Zerglings. He doesn't have a single Zergling. He has a lot of probes, but those probes won't help him that much. And no, that's just a little bit too early, STC. You should have waited just a little bit longer to get just a few more Marines here. But now he's building a barracks, a bunker down here. That hatchery does pops, and Stephano is pulling a lot of probes here. He might be able to handle this if he's playing very fast. STC is pulling back his Marines, trying to pick off a few probes. That bunker will probably finish here, but more and more SCVs coming from Quantic THEStC here, trying to deal with this probes here to get that early push. This is an all-in play, as you guys probably know. Well, it's a proxy barracks, it's not all in, and now Stephano falls back to destroy that bunker here. The links pop out, so he will be able to take it down, and a spine crawler going down here. That bunker will definitely go down, because there's no way that STC can repair. There's too many units here, and now STC has blown it. Great defense, great defense from Stephano here. Amazing defense, really amazing defense. And the SST is still building Marines here, pushing them up. I don't think that will be a lot of advantage to him. There's a queen out, so I think that Stephano is very safe here. His queen, a spine crawler, and a few links here and there will be able to secure him this natural expansion. Great play from Stephano. And I'm sorry if I don't sound so excited as I sounded in the last few matches, but my throat is so shot from yesterday. I went out with a few friends for a few drinks out, and it kind of messed up my throat. Now, in the meantime, Stephano, STC is building his expansion here. It's a little bit late, but with the damage he has done here, he's kind of on even ground at the moment. He's pulling his Marines back and getting those barracks into position here to block off this ramp. He might be able to take down this Overlord here that is hovering here, waiting for the expansion to see the gas time here, but no, lucky Overlord here. Now, in the meantime, Stephano is moving up his Zerglings over here to prevent his opponent from getting any type of aggression over his way. And I think that Quantic THEStC might be going for another aggressive attack here, but I really don't know, because he has been moving his units up. He might just actually stand at this Naga tower here. No, he pulls back his units, so it actually doesn't matter here. Now Stephano has taken his natural expansion here and only one gas at natural expansion, 3 drones at that gas here. What is he going for exactly here? A roach warren going down very soon before even the hive is lair. Is it lair or hive tech? I don't know. Before the first upgrade for the hatchery is finished, so we will see some roaches going down here, which is great idea because roaches are good against marines in a lot of numbers. But now STC is pushing up again. I don't think he will be able to do a lot here. There's a few links here and there and a few queens here, so I think that Stephano is secure, but I think he will the SSC is just gonna go and check out if Stephano has a turret base, and he will see that he doesn't have a turret base. So at this point in time, Quantic THEStC has the advantage because he has done a lot of damage to his opponent. How many units did he kill exactly? He killed 4 workers. That is not a lot, but he did cripple his opponents, and with the metagame as it is today, and with the ability of Zerg to create like 70 drones at the 10-minute mark, you really need to do some damage to your Zerg opponent if you want to stay behind, if you want to stay ahead. Now the first few roaches popping out for the STC here, he might, concentrate, for Stephano here, he might do some sort of aggression here because he really can. Those roaches are very good when his opponent doesn't have absolutely anything here to defend against that. There's a barracks wall here. And oh, this poor tech lab that is researching combat shield is out in the open. Do these marines have stim? No, they don't. So now Stephano is going to attack this poor tech lab. Is gonna go down, no question about it. Now 2 bunkers coming down behind here. If Quantic THEStC, the STC can hold Stephano back for I think a few minutes here, a minute or 2 for those bunkers to get down and finish making them. He might be able to hold this because that's not a lot of units really here. That's really not a lot of units. But do I see more units coming from Stephano? No, he's not going for... He's just going to go for an aggression. Try to cripple his opponent just a little bit more to get on even ground. And now... Oh my god, the STC pulls back his barracks up and now Stephano is in his base. He's targeting down the bunkers. He might be able to do a lot of damage here. Those bunkers are not at high health. And now STC is pulling his droves. I mean, SCV is here to do some damage to those roaches, but roaches take him out so easily. What is the STC doing here? He's gonna lose so much in this little push here. Now he's pulling mules down. For what reason is he pulling mule down? They're just gonna get destroyed. The first tank popping up for the STC. He will be able to handle this, but with a lot of economic damage done to him. He's lost so many probes here. Look, 12 probes, 12 SCVs lost in this little push from Stephano. That is great. Now they're both on even ground, even though Stephano just a little bit late for his expansion. He hasn't taken a 3rd expansion yet here. He should actually do that now. And double evolution chamber going down and 1-1 melee attack for the Zerg going down. Yeah. And metabolic boost. But I think that they're kind of on the even ground now because Stephano has done a lot of damage to the economy of the STC, but he hasn't taken up a turret base for whatever reason. But he is going on double gases here, so he's got a lot of gas stored up here. He's got 400 gas mined up. He might go for some bailings here, trying to clean up this turret base so he can expand here. He should start actually more Zerglings here to clean it up because you really need that turret base as a Zerg, and this is gonna get cancelled if he's not careful. Yes, it's definitely gonna get cancelled, or is it? He's not gonna get cancelled. Nice play here, going in the corner, trying to pick off as many Zerglings as he can. Is he gonna be able to clean this up, Stephano? Think he will be? No, he will not be able to clean this up. That queen will go down. It's Stephano's not careful. More lings on the way, and they are the saviors of the day. Those little lings. Great play by the STC, pushing him back into this corner, preventing Stephano's lings from surrounding him, and now metabolic boost is almost done, so those lings will be very fast and will be able to cover a lot of ground here. And now as a Hellion run by here, doing a lot of damage, destroying a lot of pros here. Nice play from Quantic THEStC. Okay, the STC, remember his name is the STC, and now those lings are getting pushed in the corner. They're gonna get definitely destroyed with the number of roaches that Stephano has at this point in time, and they're gonna get definitely destroyed. But nice little play by the STC here, running into his opponent's base while his opponent is busy clearing up this third base here. Really great play from him, and that Hellion was alive for so long, and now he's killed more workers than his opponent. That is great from the STC. Really great play, and Stephano is now really behind because if a Terran player is taking up his third base at the same time as you are, you know that you're doing something wrong. And in this match, Stephano is doing a lot of things wrong. He's still staying on those roaches, building an F-station pit here, just a little bit late at the 13-minute mark. And he's probably not going to go for those Broodlords just yet, but a good build, a good executed build could bring him up the Broodlord tech up into 15 minutes into the game, which I've seen him done in a few games before. So I don't know what he's doing. That little attack at the beginning of the game really messed him up, messed his build order. And now one alien goes in here. He's gonna take a drone. No, those drones survive at such a low health here. And now Stephano is going for 2-2 here, and who is for, what is Kyle Reconstruction? Is that for the roaches here? Yes, that is speed for roaches, excuse me. And whoa, look at this. Our Terran player is going for 1-1 for the mech, and he's going for a mech play here. Look at so many factories here. That is amazing. He's gonna go for so many tanks here. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention, but a lot was going on, and Stephano's taking his fourth base, but I don't think that can help him really now. This fourth base is up, and he's gonna be up and running in a few minutes, but at the moment he's really in disadvantage here because he doesn't have the income to support whatever army he wants to. He has only 2,000 minerals income, and his opponent has more income than he has. That is really great. And now a Hellion run by again here, trying to do as many economic damage as he can. One probe goes down. No! Not a single probe went down. Great defensive play for Stephano here, getting those roaches up to here. He needs to actually leave them there because the aliens go there not to get surrounded by the links. In the meantime, Quantic THEStC is really doing a great job with harassing his opponent with those Hellions here. They have 0-0, but they will have 1-1 just in a few seconds, so he can do a lot more damage if he manages to slip by those queens and those roaches here and do, if he lines this up, he's going to be able to do a lot of damage. But in the meantime, he's building his fourth command center in his base, probably. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's already built here, excuse me. So he's gonna go for an expansion here, and more aliens going on the way. 4 aliens here waiting for 1-1, I presume, to do a lot of damage, and 2-2 should be done for his Zerg opponent here. There will be kind of an even ground, and roaches intercept this. They will be able to do a lot of damage. One alien goes down. Nice fungal growth. They're gonna get cleaned up very easily by those roaches and infestors. Just a few bars of damage on that infestor here, and now Stephano is trying to take his 5th base while his 4th base isn't up and operational yet. He doesn't have a lot of units here to saturate it. In the meantime, the STC is building on a lot of units here. Look at just so many tanks with 1-1, excuse me, done here. You'll be able to do a lot of damage with those tanks if he sieges them up correctly. My god, that's a big force here, and a scouting barracks here because he knows he doesn't need that barracks. While in the meantime, our Zerg player is going for, he's gonna go for Ultralisks here, Ultralisk tech here. That's not a bad idea against those tanks. If he catches them on siege, he will be able to do a lot of damage. Just send the scout down there to see that hatchery there. He might be able to cancel it or just completely take it out. But he's just gonna ignore it. Gonna go for the 3rd base of Stephano here. Probably do a lot of damage trying to clean up some creep here. That's a big force here. I don't know what Stephano can do to hold this. Is he gonna engage here, or is he gonna wait for Twitchy? He has to engage, and those defenders get caught out of position. Oh my god, they get taken out so easily here. Those tanks are being sieged up here, but that's a lot of Zerglings here and a lot of Ultralisks here. They're gonna get cleaned up completely by those Ultralisks here. My god, this is a great defensive play for Stephano. Stop reading that. For Stephano here, and my washing machine just started working here for some absolute reason, and another Hellion run by into this 3rd base. There's nothing to defend it here except that one spawn creeper. No, those were links. I didn't see them. They popped out just in time. 2-2 will be done for the STC, and STC is all over the place, doing so many alien run-bys here, killing all the probes at this poor little expansion here. And now Stephano is moving up with a lot of force here, but SC has even more forces, sieging up those tanks. Finally in time, that planetary fortress is gonna go down, but not before STC does a lot of damage to those Ultralisks here. I don't think that Stephano will be able to move out here. Those stores doing a lot of damage, as well as those sieged up tanks. There's 1 unsieged tanks, 2 unsieged tanks here. For what reason did he not siege them up? That is a little misplay from the STC, but he manages to push back this force from Stephano here. And now I really think that Quantic State is a big advantage because Stephano keeps harassing him, denying him any sort of income here, and 3-3 will be done for Stephano, but at the same time 2-2 is done for Quantic State, and 3 level weapons for his mech is being researched for our Terran player. Now another alien run by, Stephano, excuse me, the STC is all over the place with this alien run, and another alien run by here. The STC is playing a really great game here. I don't know, Stephano is such a great player, and that's the only absolute way to defeat him. And that poor little alien got so defeated, so destroyed here. And now really STC is in a big advantage, even though Stephano is trying to pull out here, but that's a lot of tanks that can be sieged up here, and no, he's not going to be able to do anything. That's a lot of tank fire here. Not going to be able to kill this little SCV here. Oh, poor little SCV. What can Stephano do? He's building a Spire, a very late Spire, 21 minutes Spire. That's very late for any Zerg player, and especially for Stephano. And he's gonna probably try to go for Broodlords here, but I don't know if he can make it. That's so many Tors and so many tanks here that have 222 here. So we will see. They don't have research 250mm cannon strike, so we will see if he's here researching that. He isn't not researching that for some reason. We will see now more alien run bys. Look at this, here and here. The STC is just being stretched out all over the place. He's stretching out Stephano so much, and those aliens will get in his main base. They will see the Spire going down as well as the Hive. He should have known the Hive. What is he doing? What is Stephano doing? He's pulling his forces back for this little cleanup here. That's so many drones destroyed here by those aliens here. Oh my god, what is STC doing to Stephano? And those aliens are already destroying so many units here. Stephano is going insane, completely mad here. You can see he's being he's being stretched too thin here. He can't cover everything at the same time because those Ultralights are not so fast. Let's see how many units he destroyed. 50 workers during the course of this game. Oh my god, STC is really playing an amazing game. He's not making any sort of mistakes, and now he's pushing up with that big force of tanks, Tors, and aliens here. The have 3-3 will be on the way. He will be able to take out this hatchery here if Stephano is not careful. Now he attacks with those Ultralights here. He's not able to attack here. We'll have to pull back. Nice Fungal Lord on the Hellions. They will get taken out, but the tanks are now sieged up. Stephano can't move in that big force here. He's trying to take down this hatchery here. He might be able to do it because Stephano is hesitating here. That is not a good idea. He's hesitating, and now he runs in that big force of tanks. He's gonna get totally annihilated. That's such a bad idea from Stephano here. What is he doing? He's throwing those forces away. Now he tries to pull back to rescue whatever forces he have here, pulling even the pros back because he has given up on this hatchery here. My lord, what is SDC doing to Stephano? My lord, oh, he's doing such bad things to Stephano, taking down this hatchery, and now he's effectively denied all income to Stephano. He has only 1,000 minerals per minute's income, which is not enough for Broodlords. As you can see, 6 Corruptors morphing in here, as well as 4 Broodlords here. That's not going to be enough to stop this huge force from the STC. And now Stephano is trying to go for a counterattack, but I don't think he will be able to do it because there's those Ultralights are not so fast out of creep. And now look at this big force with SCVs to cover him back. That's amazing. They will try to repair this units here. And now he catches him on siege. Great final road on those tanks. He will be able to take out a few of them, but oh my god, that whole force got taken out. Look at this, the Broodlords are finally on the field, but they won't be able to do a lot with so many Tors on the field and so many SCVs trying to repair those Tors. This hatchery will go down definitely. Those Tors are aiming at those Broodlords. They will take out a few of them if he target fires. And now Stephano's going for counterattack. That's not a lot of links here. Why is he throwing those infestors up there? He's probably trying to do some damage, but he's not able to do any sort of massive damage here. Those SCV are repairing those things. They're repairing everything they can at this point of time. They're doing a lot of damage. Those Tors, those Broodlords will not be able to hold in. But nice transfuses from Stephano here on those Broodlords. He's trying as hard as he can to survive here, to defend himself, because he's trying to make more Brutals, but at this point in time he has absolutely no income except for that third base. Those Brutals get totally annihilated, and a big force is still remaining for Quantic THEStC. He's even moving in more forces here. Look at this, Stephano has totally shattered. Look at the supply difference. I mean, what can Stephano do at this point in time? He can't remake this army. He's building 4 more Brutals. That's not gonna be enough to defend against so many Taurs and so many tanks here. And that Taurs have 333, which means they're very, very powerful. And I think this is GG. I think this is GG. I mean, Stephano has absolutely no income. It's just a little bit of income in this space, and look at the income difference. Look at the income difference. Look at the supply difference. I mean, 100 supply difference in any game, and especially when the Terran player is such a good player, is a big, big difference. And now he's just gonna finish this up, wrap this up. The STC, he's gonna kill a few of those Brood Lords here, trying to refuse Stephano is, but he's not gonna be able to do it. Moving those Queens into position, he might be able to actually destroy this force, but there's a lot of SCVs protecting and repairing those Taurs here. But even if he cleans this up, the STC will come even with a bigger force here and destroy him completely. But I think that there is no way he can do that. Those queens are falling down slowly but surely, as well as those Broodlords are that have only 1-1. That is the big issue with Stephano here. Those Broodlings have 3-3, but oh, Stephano actually managed to clean this up. But there's even more forces coming in from the STC. Look at this, and well played, GG from Stephano. Great game here. And I mean, that's how you play there, and you deny your Zerg opponent economy. The great thing that STC did throughout his whole match, he was doing so many Hellion round-bys, denying his opponent any sort of income, killing his workers all over and over and over and over again, preventing him from making units, and he prevented his opponents from having an economy to go to Broodlord so early in the game. And look at this, I mean, Stephano went for Broodlords around, I think, 23 minutes, and that's very, very late for him or for any semi-professional or professional Zerg player. So I hope you enjoyed this match, this cast. I know I did, and until next time, guys, keep it steady and carry on.